2021 is the most impressive Super Bowl season for Tom Brady. By far, it's not close. I thought this was a trick question. First of all, he's 43 years old. 43 years old. You know why I made the Cliff prediction? Because at the time he was 40, and there'd only been one quarterback who was worth anything after the age of 40, basically, like an age 41 season. That was Warren Moon, who was a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback at the age of 41. You know what Warren Moon did? When he was 43, he threw like 3 passes that season. He was finished at 43. No one has ever been, not Testaverde, not Doug Flutie, not Warren Moon, has been worth a damn at 43 years old.
What did I tell you, Max? There's always a first. There's a first for everything.
That's absolutely right. And until I see it, I don't believe. I got to see it. I've seen it now. So that's the first thing.
Well, you see it now.
He's in uncharted territory. Like Satchel Paige was great in his late 40s in the major leagues, or he was very effective. Julio Franco could hit a baseball when he was 45, 46. Bernard Hopkins could compete on a world-class level when he's 49, 50 in boxing. Tom Brady at 43 doing this is unprecedented in football. That's one. 2, guys, he just got to a brand new team. I don't care how loaded it is. It was COVID. You couldn't practice with the team. Facilities were shut down throughout the league. You couldn't even get to know your teammates the same way. He's a brand new coach. And Arians is a good, respected coach. He left Bill Belichick, the only head coach he'd ever known in 20 years in the NFL, for a brand new head coach. He had to play all his games on the road in the playoffs. Washington's no great shakes, but they have a real defense. And then he had to face Drew Brees, whose team, Brees and the Saints, in his own division, beat him twice that year. Drew Brees with everything to play for. Retirement looming, a great team around him. Fourth quarter, tie game. What's going to happen? Brady's what happened. And then he had to go on the road to face Aaron Rodgers, the league MVP, with an excellent team around him. And once again, late in the game, the opponent didn't come through, but Brady did. Tom Brady, this is easily his most impressive career accomplishment in a career full of the most impressive accomplishments. This is number 1.
Max Kellerman, before I move on, addressing that drivel you just spewed, unfortunately, to the American public, I ask one question and one question only. Has Super Bowl 55 taken place yet where a winner of that game has been determined?
No.
So that would mean prior to the Super Bowl, just going on the regular season alone, or if you want to go through the conference playoffs, Molly, all the way up to the Super Bowl, are we just going to ignore what transpired in 2007? 16-0. 50 touchdowns, just 8 interceptions, a quarterback rating of 117, the number 1 offense in points, the number 1 offense in yards, the number 1 passing attack. Randy Moss was his wide receiver. Wes Welker was a 1,000-yard receiver. Lawrence Maroney was their running back. They averaged 300 yards a game in the air. Tom Brady threw 50 touchdowns, just 8 interceptions. They went undefeated through the regular season, went undefeated through the playoffs. Before they lost to the Giants, where they slept on their pass rush, the New England Patriots were 18-0.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.